Howdy, everybody, and welcome in. I am Dragus13, and today we've got something special for you. Today, we're going to be reviewing a product and me giving a little bit of a product recommendation for something that I have used for years that I absolutely love. That product is the Skull Shaver. Now, I know that you go on Facebook and you see advertisements for this other kind of razor that looks like the Skull Shaver. It is not the Skull Shaver. I don't know about you, but I've ordered things and been burned on Facebook, so why not go with the original? I have been using the Skull Shaver for years. I will say up front, I am an affiliate with Skull Shaver, so stick through the video. You'll get a code for 10% off your order at skullshaver.com. Um, I've been using this thing for years. I got tired of shaving my head, nicking it, replacing blades all the time, making sure I had a fresh blade so I didn't be sitting there dragging my skull with a razor. Um, the one thing with the Skull Shaver, I did the same thing that you're probably doing. I came to YouTube, I looked up reviews, I did a little bit of research. I finally settled on it, and I'm really glad that I did. Uh, Number one, it's fast. A minute and a half to 2 minutes to shave my head, depending on how much I've let my hair grow. If I have let my hair grow for beyond like 3 days, I'm probably looking at 2 minutes or so to shave my head. That is nothing compared to how much time I would spend with a regular razor, not only making sure I didn't miss a spot, but also, trying to make sure that I got every hair and I did not nick my head. That's probably the biggest selling point, not nicking your head. We all don't like nicking our heads. I did shave with it today, so I'm not going to do an actual product demo. You can see, it's started to grow a little bit in because it's been a few hours and my hair grows back quickly. But I did shave with it earlier today. It's as smooth as it can be, and it's as smooth as a blade. I've done both the blade, I've done the Skull Shaver. This thing does get as close as a blade. So let's take a look at the shaver because I haven't even showed you guys yet. This is the shaver. I use the Pitbull Platinum. This is their number. This is their top model. This is the one that I like the most. It is. When I went and bought it, I said, you know what? If I'm gonna get one of these, I want to get the best one that they have. That is the Platinum. The Platinum comes with. You can have three different blades for this. You can have one that's for super fine hair if you got super fine hair. If you have thick, coarser hair, they have a blade for that. And then they have one in between. I use the one that's in between. That works best for me. It makes it real easy to shave, makes it real fast to shave. First thing, when I jump into shower is when I use it. So, my recommendation for using it, do it in the shower. You can use this dry. I've used it dry before when I didn't have a lot of time and wasn't going to be jumping in the shower. It will get the job done just fine. It just doesn't feel as good and as comfortable as in the shower using a good shaving cream. Do not use shaving foam. Don't use your edge gel. Don't use anything like that. Get yourself some good shaving cream that goes on with just a little bit and just leaves a little slickness on your head. Makes it so much easier to clean this out when you're done that way. And this thing will work amazingly well. They do, Skull Shaver does have their own brand of shaving cream that actually works really good with this because it leaves very little residue and leaves very little in the shaver to end up cleaning it out. It's better than some of the over the counter creams. But you can go to the store, you can get whatever your brand that you're coming that you like. You can do that. Just don't make sure they're not foaming. Make sure you're not using like Barbasol. That foaming stuff doesn't work. The foaming gel doesn't work real good. It gunks the blades up. Um, I said I use it in the shower. You can use it. You can also, wet your head, put some shaving cream on, use it there. The thing is it's easier to clean when you're using it in the shower because all you got to do is pop the head off, rinse this part, rinse this part. I mean, you may not even have to rinse both because depending on if you use very little cream, you're not going to have a lot of buildup. Rinse it, pop it back together, put it away, and you're done. The one thing that it does come with, it comes with this nice little rinse stand. Now, this is usually where I put mine in here when I'm leaving it to sit. I'll usually just put it in there like that. But what you can do is if you're using it in the sink and you can't get it all rinsed out the way that you want to, what you can do, fill this thing up with a bit of water, hit the button to turn it on, like so. let it just run in the water for a little bit, and the motor and the agitation and movement of the blades, it'll get most of the shaving, most of the cream, and most of the hair right out. You'll be good to go. And then you can leave this in here and plug it in to charge. I need to charge mine. We'll show real quick. You can see, mine's at 72%. It still works as good as at 100%. I just usually like to leave it fully charged. It's been at 72% for a while. I use it probably every other day. It goes down maybe 1% or 2%, so it has a long lifetime to the battery. It will stay charged for quite a while, and it'll still run even when it gets on lower, even when it, is a lower battery, it'll still run really well. I haven't had any issues with it. I've never had one break. I've never had one fall apart. And I've had mine for, I want to say, about 3 to 4 years at least. Like, before I became an affiliate with Skull Shaver, before I got a code, any of that, I was a customer. I have been a customer, and I will continue to be a customer. I love the product. It works. Especially, you can use it to shave your body hair if you want. In fact, one of the things that they just came out with is this attachment here. It is their back shaver. Now, I haven't used this because I really don't have a lot of back hair, but they sent me one to check it out. It's really cool. I think it's actually a really great idea. There's another company that I'll probably be doing a product review for, and I'm not affiliated with them. I love their products, but they could use a handle for this, and we'll get into that in another review. But back shaver. So open it up. You pop in the shaver. Boom, you're done. You could shave your back with it. The other thing, again, the blades being angled the way they are, you can push in on them. I tend to probably like overpress a little bit when I'm using it, but this thing angles and hits and cuts your hair, shaves your head. I wouldn't say cut. Shaves your head really well. The only spots that I have an issue with is it's this hand right here. Like right here around the ear is probably the one place that I'll clean up with an actual razor with a handle on it. That's a me thing. Probably I'm just, usually miss these things. The one thing that really makes this cool though, and you're ordering a product, so you ordered it online, you got to get a replacement blade. Replacement blades, remembering to order them, you only need to replace this blade probably every 3 months, sometimes 6, depending on how much you use it. But you'll notice the wear on it after a while. It takes a little bit longer to shave your head, misses a few hairs, whatever. So you need to get a replacement blade. Skull Shaver's got you covered. They give you 10% off to order another blade if you have a subscription with them. So what you do, you set up the subscription for every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, 10% off the blade. A new blade's like $33. But if you get it every 3 months, then you get, or if you get the subscription plan, you can knock 10% off of that. It comes down to $31, which is $31 every few months compared to what we spend on regular razor blades that we get a few uses out of for disposables, and then we got to throw them out. So it really is a good deal, and you don't have to think about it because they know, okay, I need to send you another blade in 3 months. That thing's going to be on your doorstep the moment you need to change your blade. You don't have to worry about it. That is the beauty of the setup. That is the beauty of it. And again, like, I'm not going to advertise something that I don't use. I want to sit here and tell you about a brand of something that I don't use. This is a product recommendation because I have used the product for quite a while now. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. So if you want to get your hands on a Skull Shaver, go to skullshaver.com. Use code RAIDER at checkout. Now get you an additional 10% off. And, depending on the time of the year, you might get even more off because they're having sales throughout the year. I'll be posting them on social media. I'll be letting people know. So be sure to follow me as well. And thank you for watching. I hope that you got something out of this. Let me know in the comments if you use my code. Let me know if you got a Skull Shaver. Let me know if you're a fan of the Skull Shaver. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them, or I'll refer you to the company. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. And bald is beautiful.